Welcome into the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Our Week 13 Sunday night matchup, the Chargers and the Raiders. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. The 9-3 Chargers, the 8-4 Raiders. It doesn't get much better than this. Our Week 13 Sunday night game. The Chargers will get the ball first. Oakland will kick off. We're underway. Fielded by Grove at the 3-yard line over the 20-25. Grove bounces off a tackler around the outside. Kurt Grove nearly broke it all the way out to the 44-yard line. The fourth-year defensive back out of Youngstown State on the return. Starting quarterback for the LA Chargers, John Perry, in his 12th year out of UCLA. Now the Chargers can wrap up at least a wild card with a win tonight. They cannot win the division, at least not yet. They'd have a 2-game lead with 3 to go. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. The Raiders, of course, trying to catch the Chargers. Perry under center. Perry hands off to Jake Bennett, and Bennett goes down for a loss of a yard back to the 43-yard line. On the tackle, number 58, Levi Gray, in his 5th year out of Nebraska. It'll be 2nd and 11. Second and 11 for the Chargers from their own 43-yard line. Perry hands off to Jake Bennett around the outside, and he's going to be hemmed in and tackled for a 2-yard loss back to the 42-yard line. On the tackle, number 20, Randall Wheeler, the 5th-year defensive back out of Miami, and that'll bring up 3rd and 13 for the Chargers. LA going backwards on their opening drive. The Raiders won the opening game between these two teams back in Week 6 down in Los Angeles, 31-17. If the Raiders win tonight, they'll be tied with the Chargers, but they'll have the tiebreaker. On 3rd and 13, Perry in the gun. Perry back. Perry looks downfield, steps up. All sorts of time. It breaks down and gets sacked at the 36-yard line. Leighton Cripps, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Kansas State, on the sack, a loss of 6 yards. The Chargers, not a good opening series. It'll be 4th and 19. They go 3 and out. And Los Angeles is going to have to punt. Six and a half minutes left in the first quarter, no score. So the Chargers go 3 and out. Oakland will get it for the first time. Caleb Swayze with the punt. This will be fielded by Robinson at the 11. Makes a nice move. Marcus Robinson out to the 25-yard line. First down, Raiders. Kevin Edwards, the starting quarterback, in his 9th year out of Army. So the Raiders will have it now for the first time after the Chargers went 3 and out. 6:18 left to play here in the first quarter. No score. The battle for the AFC West. Raiders come out. Edwards under center. Edwards will drop back, looks downfield, throws to the near side to Chappell. He's got the first down out across to the 38-yard line. Drew Inman made the tackle, number 99. A gain of 13 yards and a Raider first down. First down, Oakland. Their opening drive of the ball game. Longtime AFC West rivals, the Chargers and the Raiders. 4 receivers wide, Edwards under center. Edwards will drop back. Edwards rolls out, throws to the near side to Chappell. He gets tackled immediately for a 2-yard loss back to the 36-yard line. On the tackle, number 53, Robert White, in his 4th year out of Western Carolina. A 3-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 13. 5:29 in counting here in the first quarter. No score. Nice defensive play by White. .525 in counting here in the first quarter. It'll be 2nd and 13 for the Raiders at their own 36. Edwards under center. Edwards, play action. Watch out. He's going to get sacked back at the 27-yard line. A loss of 8 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 21. Cam Neely on the sack. The 7th-year defensive end out of Illinois. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long for the Raiders. Under 5 minutes left now in the first quarter. No score. 3rd and 21 for Oakland at their own 27-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards fakes the handoff. Rolls out. Edwards going to be looking downfield. He's going to take off. He's not going to have the first down. He gets out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll bring up 4th and 12. Kurt Grove on the tackle, number 20 for Los Angeles. So the Chargers had to punt on their opening drive, and now the Raiders are going to be punting on their opening drive. Danny White will come in to punt. The former Cowboy gets the punt away. Fielded by Thompson at the 15. Out over the 30. A flag is down as David Thompson gets out to the 36-yard line. This one's coming back. That's on Alex Morris. So the Chargers will start at their own 16-yard line with 4:06 left to play here in the first quarter. No score. We're live from the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Perry in the shotgun. Perry will drop back. Perry looks downfield, throws to Tate, incomplete. Let's take a look at the Chargers offense. Up front, Orr, Myers, Brown, Jerry, and Ambrose. And then it's Thompson, Wallace, Bennett, Gates, and Lawrence. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Chargers from the 16-yard line. .401 left to play here in the first. Evil Dead. Evil Dead's in the house. Perry back to throw on 2nd down. Perry gets it out to Lawrence. Actually, Lawrence can't hold on. Incomplete. It was broken up by Marcus Robinson. Here's the Raiders defense. Sutton, Cripps, Washington, and Smith up front. They play a 4-3. Linebackers, Gray, Smith, and Porter. And the secondary, Robinson, Viceroy, McCorkle, and Wheeler. Evil Dead's in the house. Misty says hi, by the way. Oakland, Alameda County City, down by the Rivers Coliseum, yes. Neither team has a first down yet. 3rd and 10 from the 16-yard line. Perry back. Perry steps up, throws. High arcing pass. It's incomplete. Broken up by number 30, Kevin Zachary, the third-year safety out of Baylor. David Thompson, the intended receiver. It'll be 4th down, and the Chargers are going to have to punt. The Chargers went 3 and out. The Raiders went 3 and out. And now the Chargers go 3 and out again. It's been a scintillating game so far. Caleb Swayze back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Robinson at the 31, out to the 37-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will have it 1st and 10. If the Chargers win, they'll have a 2-game lead in the AFC West with 3 games to go. If the Raiders win, they'll be tied with the Chargers for first, but the Raiders will have the tiebreaker, having beat the Chargers twice. So the winner of this game will be in first place in the division. If you missed the earlier game, the Browns held on to beat the Colts 19-17. The Cleveland Browns have won the AFC Central. Edwards under center. Edwards back to throw. Throws downfield to Woods. We finally have a first down out to the 50-yard line. Darren Woods, the third-year receiver out of Michigan, 13 yards and a Raider first down. That's the first down of the game by either team. Evil Dead, we're still scoreless, so you can put up a line if you want. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards throws outside to Chappell. Turns upfield. It only gets a yard out to the 49-yard line. Let's take a look at the Raiders offense. Up front, Veldheer, Hayes, Durham, Walker, and Barletta. And then it's Harrison, Peterson, Chappell, Siegel, and Francesca. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Raiders at the Charger 49-yard line. Since we're scoreless, Evil Dead can put up a line if he wants. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws outside. Is picked off at the 50-yard line by Kurt Grove. He's going to go all the way for the touchdown. A 50-yard interception return for a touchdown. A 50-yard pick six by Kurt Grove, the 4th-year defensive back out of Youngstown State. Actually, make that 52 yards. A 52-yard pick six by Kurt Grove. And the Chargers defense comes up with the game's biggest play so far. And the Chargers get on the board first with a defensive touchdown. Once he caught that, there was a lot of green in front of him. John Carney will come on for the extra point as the Chargers defense scores first. A stunned crowd here at the Coliseum. Carney for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. Chargers lead it 7-0. 2:32 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from the Oakland, Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California, down by the river, brought to you by Snickers, here at Jammin' Sports, Week 13, our Sunday night game. Chargers up 7-0. I'm Jimmy Jam along with Evil Dead, my moderator. Bring you the game tonight. We'll have Game 6 of the NHL Stanley Cup Finals after this. Montreal and LA. The LA Kings have won 3 in a row to take a 3-2 lead in the series. They can wrap it up tonight with a win. Carney will kick off. Fielded by Robinson at the goal line over the 15, 20, 25. And Marcus Robinson out to the 28-yard line. First down, Raiders. Kevin Edwards will come out. .227 left to play here in the first quarter. Raiders come out. They're going to have to shake off that interception. Edwards under center. Francesca in motion. Edwards play action, looking, throws, gets it out to Gibson, out to the 44-yard line. Joseph Gibson, the third-year tight end out of Purdue, makes the catch. That's good for 16 yards and a Raider first down. Oakland trying to shake off that interception return and get back in the game. Coming up on the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Chargers up 7-0. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards to Chappell inside, and Chappell to the 49-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. John Chappell, the 10th-year running back out of Arkansas. A minute 40 and counting. A minute 35 and counting. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell up the middle, and Chappell to the 46-yard line. Let's take a look at the Charger defense. They play a 4-3. Neely, Alexander, Nelson, and Blaine up front. The linebackers are Inman, Briggs, and Bolton. And the secondary for the Chargers: Grove, Pearson, O'Neal, and Valentine. It'll be 30 inches from the 46-yard line. A minute 10 and counting here in the first quarter. Chargers up 7-0. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Peterson. He's got the first down across the 40 to the 38-yard line. A gain of 8 yards and a Raider first down. Tyler Peterson, the 7th-year back out of Illinois. Peterson spent 5 years with Detroit. Now in his 2nd year with the Raiders. First down, Oakland. So the Raiders on the move after giving up that pick 6. The Raiders are on the move. Down to the Charger 38-yard line. Raiders come out. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards under center. Edwards, 3-step drop. Throws, turns, gets it to Francesca. Incomplete. It's knocked away by Robert White, the linebacker, number 53. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 with 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. If you missed the earlier game, Cleveland defeated Indianapolis 19-17. The Browns have won the AFC Central. Congrats to them. 2nd and 10 from the 38. Edwards to Chappell up the middle, and Chappell to the 34-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. Odell Briggs on the tackle, number 54. John Chappell, the 10th year back out of Arkansas. Odell Briggs, the 2nd year linebacker out of Wisconsin. Coming up on the end of the first quarter. Let's see if they get a playoff in time. On 3rd and 6. Edwards in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws underneath to Siegel. Down to the 24-yard line. And that's the end of the first quarter. Chargers up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum in Oakland, California, brought to you by Snickers, the official candy bar of Evil Dead. We start the second quarter. The Chargers lead the Raiders 7-0 in our battle for the AFC West. We start the second quarter, be 1st and 10 Oakland at the Los Angeles 24-yard line. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards under center. Edwards fakes the handoff. He's going to roll out. He's going to take off inside the 20. Makes a move. And he gets down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. .7:42 left to play here in the first half. The Chargers at 9-3, the Raiders at 8-4, 1 game back. Our Week 13 Sunday night game. This would be the NBC game with Tirico and Collinsworth. But you get me instead, Jimmy Jam. 2nd and 3 from the 17-yard line. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards to Chappell up the middle, and Chappell's got the first down. Down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 6 yards and a Raider first down. That'll move the chains. As I said before, the Chargers are 9-3. The Raiders are 8-4. The Chiefs lost earlier this week. They're 8-5. Currently in 3rd place. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell. And Chappell gets 2 yards to the 9-yard line. Make it a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, Bobby Bolton, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Memphis. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 9. The Raiders can actually get a first down about the half-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun on 2nd down. Edwards to Peterson this time. Peterson around the outside, and he gets down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 8 for Tyler Peterson. It'll be 3rd and about a half yard or so from the 1-yard line. As I said before, the Raiders can get a first down at about the half-yard line. A big 3rd down. Raiders trying to tie it up. In the offset eye, Edwards under center. Edwards to Jenkins, and he gets in for the touchdown. Don Jenkins, the rookie running back out of Indiana, a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders can tie it up with the extra point. Nothing fancy about that. Just a 1-yard run right up the middle. And now Alan McCoy for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 7 with 6 minutes and 1 second left to play here in the first half. Live from the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, our Sunday night game. here at Jammin' Sports. The battle for the AFC West. The Chargers scored on a defensive touchdown. A 52-yard interception return by Kurt Grove. And the Raiders score on a 1-yard touchdown run by Don Jenkins. And that's where we are. Danny White will kick off for the Raiders. Tied at 7. Fielded by Grove at the 2-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. And Kurt Grove out to the 27-yard line. That's where the Chargers will have it. 1st and 10. 5:57 left in the first half. We have NHL hockey after this. We'll have Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Canadiens and the Kings. The Kings can wrap it up tonight. They lead the series 3-2. The Kings have won 3 in a row after being down 0-2. They can wrap it up tonight. They play in Los Angeles. 1st and 10, Chargers from the 27-yard line. Perry under center. Perry hands off to Bennett. And Bennett, no gain. On the tackle, number 92, Robert Sutton, in his 8th year out of Texas. A loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Jake Bennett, the running back, in his 6th year out of Oklahoma. A 1-yard loss on the play. 5:40 and counting here in the first half. We're tied at 7. Perry in the shotgun. Lawrence in motion. Perry back. Throws downfield, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 11. And that'll stop the clock with 5:23 left. Deon Tate, the intended receiver, number 86. 3rd down. Chargers come out. 3 receivers to the near side. Perry in the gun on 3rd down. Perry fakes the handoff, throws. He's got a man open. Tate into Raider territory across the 40, down to the 35-yard line. A 38-yard reception to Deon Tate, the 2nd-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. And the Chargers have it in Raider territory now on a big 38-yard gain. Eldon McCorkle made the tackle for the Raiders. But it's a big first down for the Chargers. 5 minutes and counting here in the first half. Chargers trying to retake the lead. 1st and 10 from the Oakland 35. Perry under center. Perry fakes the handoff, throws, wobbly pass to Lawrence down to the 19-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards and a Charger first down. Philip Lawrence, the longtime receiver, the 8th-year receiver out of Tennessee. First down, Los Angeles. Down to the Raider 19-yard line. 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. 4 receivers set wide. Perry under center. Perry hands off to Jake Bennett. And Bennett gets 4 yards to the 15-yard line. Make it a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. On the tackle, number 53, Russell Smith, the 8th-year linebacker out of Alabama. Coming up on the 4-minute mark. 2nd and 7 from the 15-yard line. 3 receivers again to the far side. Perry in the gun. Perry back, setting up a screen pass to Bennett. He's going to lose 2 yards back to the 17-yard line. On the tackle that time, number 52, James Kingston. in his 6th year out of LSU. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Chargers at the Raiders' 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 17. Three receivers to the far side. Perry in the shotgun. Perry drops back. Throws downfield. Incomplete. Overthrows his receiver. And that'll bring up 4th down at the 17-yard line. With 3:21 left in the half, the Chargers are going to have to settle for a field goal. John Carney will come out. This will be from 34 yards. It'll give the Chargers the lead. And it's blocked. The Raiders block it. Carney falls on it. But it was blocked by number 27, Eric Millette, I do believe. Let's watch the replay. Yep, Millette comes diving in there. It remains a tie game at 7 as the Raiders block the field goal attempt. Millette, the rookie out of Hampton, making the play for Oakland. So the Raiders will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, going the other way. 3:16 left to play here in the first half. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell around the outside. And John Chappell gains a yard out to the 26-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 9, or 2nd and 9. 3 minutes and counting. Here in the first half, we're tied at 7. It's been a tight ball game. On 2nd and 9. Edwards under center. Here we go. Edwards to Chappell up the middle, and John Chappell's got the first down across the 40 out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 17 yards and an Oakland first down. That'll move the chains. First down, Raiders. The Raiders. .225 and counting. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Chappell up the middle again. Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning as we watch the replay. At the 2-minute warning, it's the Raiders 7, the Chargers 7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. We're tied at 7. Chargers and the Raiders. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Raiders at the LA 49-yard line. We're deadlocked at 7. 4 receivers wide for the Raiders on 2nd and 2. Edwards in the shotgun. Chappell in motion. Edwards back. Throws, gets it out to Francesca. Down to the 40-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 9 yards and a Raider first down. James Francesca, the 5th-year receiver out of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. First down, Oakland. That'll move the chains. And the clock keeps rolling. 1:40 and counting here in the first half. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Edwards in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Edwards back. Throws down the middle to Siegel. And Jason Siegel down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. Jason Siegel, the tight end, in his 7th year out of Tulsa. The former Dolphin. He spent 2 years with Miami, now in his 5th year with the Raiders. 2nd and inches from the 30-yard line. Coming up on a minute left in the half. Edwards under center. Edwards, 3-step drop, throws inside, incomplete. It was broken up by Robert White, the linebacker, number 53. It'll bring up 3rd and inches. Francesca, the intended receiver. One minute, 1 second left here in the first half. We're tied at 7. The Raiders are in field goal range. It'd be a 47-yard field goal from here. Edwards in the shotgun. Chappell goes out in motion. Edwards back. Throws, dumps it off to Gibson, and he just dropped it. Nobody hit him. Joseph Gibson, he just dropped it. And that'll bring up 4th down. Sometimes, even the best receivers, even Jerry Rice dropped a few in his day. We're all human. 4th and inches from the 30-yard line. Alan McCoy will come in. This will be a 47-yard attempt to give the Raiders the lead here before halftime. From 47 yards, the kick is up, and it's good. He nails it. The Raiders take a 10-7 lead. 54 seconds left in the first half. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. The 9-3 Chargers, the 8-4 Raiders. The battle for first place in the AFC West. Danny White will kick off for Oakland with 54 seconds left in the half. There's the kick. Fielded by Grove at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Kurt Grove out to the 27-yard line. First down, Chargers. 50 seconds left here in the first half. A monster battle here in the AFC West. Chargers in first, the Raiders in second, a game back. The Raiders beat the Chargers earlier this year down in Los Angeles, so they would have the tiebreaker over the Chargers if they win this game and tie them in the standings. 4 receivers set wide. Perry in the gun. Perry back. Throws to Tate. And Tate can't hold on. It was broken up by Russell Smith, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 10, 45 seconds left here in the first half. Game 6 of the NHL Stanley Cup Finals after this. The Kings and the Canadiens. The Kings can wrap it up tonight. They lead 3-2. Perry in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Perry back. Throws to Thompson underneath. And David Thompson out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 7. The Chargers take their first timeout with 40 seconds left in the half. And they'll have it at their own 34-yard line, 3rd and 3. It's actually a nice night here in Oakland. 58 degrees at kickoff. Not bad for December in the Bay Area. It's actually about normal this time of year. I spent time in the Bay Area growing up. in both the winter and the summertime, so I know what it's like. 3rd and 3 from the 34-yard line. 4 receivers set wide, Perry in the shotgun. Perry drops back, throws, gets out to Bennett, and the Raiders take a timeout. Bennett, he can't hold on. It'll be 4th and 3. As he got stuck by James Kingston. It'll be 4th down. Let's see if the Chargers want to try a 51-yard field goal. Actually, no. They're at their own 34-yard line. It'll be a lot further than that. The Chargers are going to have to punt. They're at their own 34. I was looking at the scoreboard wrong for a moment. Caleb Swayze will come in to punt, and the Raiders will get one more shot with a couple of timeouts. Swayze gets the punt away. Fielded by Robinson at the 18, and brings it out. Forward progress out to the 25-yard line. Marcus Robinson, the 12th-year defensive back out of Stanford. The Raiders have 27 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts. Let's see if they can get field goal range. They lead at 10-7. Kevin Edwards, the quarterback, number 11. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards under center. Hands off to Chappell, who gets 2 yards out to the 27-yard line. Neither team taking a timeout. It looks like both teams are going to be content to go to the locker room with the Raiders up 10-7. Let's see if they get the playoff in time. They do not. We've hit halftime. Your halftime score, Oakland 10, the Chargers 7, here at Chapman Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California, Week 13, our Sunday night game. The 9-3 Chargers, the 8-4 Raiders. The battle for the AFC West. The Raiders lead at 10-7 as we get set to start the second half. And the Raiders will get the ball first to start the second half. They kicked off to start the game. Caleb Swayze will kick off for the Chargers to start the second half. Raiders holding on to a slim 3-point lead, 10-7. There's the kickoff by Swayze. Fielded by Robinson at the 4-yard line over the 20-25. And Marcus Robinson out to the 28-yard line. First down, Oakland. John Chappell, the running back, he's at 49 yards. Raiders offense. They were moderately successful in the first half. The Chargers' touchdown came on defense. Keep that in mind. A 52-yard interception return by Kurt Grove. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards drops back, throws downfield. It's caught by Harrison out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 12 yards and a Raider first down. Colton Harrison, the 4th-year receiver out of Duke. First down, Raiders. And now the Chargers want to challenge that. It looked to me like he got both feet in. He drug the toe. Excuse me. I think the Chargers are going to lose a timeout. He drug the toe. Ruling on the field stands. It's a good catch. And the Chargers are going to be charged a timeout. Let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt them. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 40-yard line. 7:53 left here in the third quarter. Raiders up 10-7. Five receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Edwards back. Edwards steps up, throws to Harrison underneath. And Colton Harrison out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Raider first down. Odell Briggs on the tackle. The Raiders, if they can get a touchdown on this drive, they can take a 2-score lead. First and 10 Oakland at the Charger 46. Edwards under center. Edwards drops back, steps up, rolls out, throws to Francesca down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 9 yards and another Raider first down. James Francesca on the catch. Edwards found him. A gain of 9 and a Raider first down. Oakland on the move. 7 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. Down to the LA 35-yard line. 4 receivers spread wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Siegel in motion. Edwards to Chappell. And Chappell driving forward, pulling Chargers with him down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 7. He got most of that on his own. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Robert White finally brought him down, but Chappell took him for a ride. Just dragging him along. Chappell's a big, strong back now. 2nd and 3 from the 28-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Chappell in motion. Edwards throws down the middle to Siegel, down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 9 yards and another Raider first down. The big tight end, Jason Siegel, in his 7th year out of Tulsa. First down Oakland. Under 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Raiders up 10-7. Trying to take a 2-score lead. They'll have it at the Charger 19-yard line, first down. In the I formation, Edwards hands off to Chappell. And Chappell gets a yard to the 18-yard line. Drew Inman on the tackle, number 99. The 5th-year linebacker out of Central Florida. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Raiders at the 18-yard line. Oakland on the move. Edwards in the shotgun, a back on either side. Takes the handoff inside, throws outside to Siegel. down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. Kurt Grove on the tackle for Los Angeles. So a big 3rd down coming up for the Raiders. The Chargers would love to hold Oakland to a field goal here. Keep it a 1-score game. Raiders just lead by 3, 10-7. On a beautiful night here in Oakland. Perfect football weather. 3rd and 7 from the 16-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards drops back. Steps up. Throws outside to Francesca. Down to the 10-yard line. Does he have the first down? No. He's going to be just short. A gain of 6. It'll be 4th and inches at the 10-yard line. Nice open field tackle by Tim Valentine. Number 23, the 7th-year defensive back out of Clemson. So now Alan McCoy will come on. This will be from 27 yards to put the Raiders up by 6. Kick is up, and it's blocked. The Chargers block a kick. The Raiders blocked a kick earlier. Now the Chargers block one. Let's watch the replay. Who got in there? Number 30 blocked the kick. Alex Morris, the rookie out of Kentucky. So the Raiders, a long sustained drive, and they come up empty. It remains a 10-7 ball game in favor of Oakland. And now the Chargers will take over at their own 18-yard line with 4:14 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. On 1st and 10, Perry under center. Shreve in motion. Perry to Bennett, and Jake Bennett is going to lose a yard back to the 17-yard line. On the tackle, number 93, that's Smith. Robert Smith in his 12th year out of Oregon. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers at the 17-yard line. About a half-yard loss. 3 receivers to the far side. Perry in the gun. Perry back. Throws to the near side to Gates. Antonio Gates out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 3rd and inches. His first catch of the day. The 15th year tight end out of Kent State, Antonio Gates. .341 and counting. 3rd and inches from the 27-yard line. In the I formation, Perry under center. Perry to Bennett, and Bennett's not going to get it. Coming in to make the tackle, number 96, Robert Smith. Fantastic tackle, keeping the Chargers from getting a first down. And now LA is going to have to punt. 3:15 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. It'll be 4th and 1 from the 26-yard line. Swayze back to punt, gets the punt away. Fielded by Robinson at the 24-yard line. Brings it out to the 39. First down, Raiders. Raiders holding on to a slim 3-point lead, 10-7, with 3:03 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. And the Raiders will start from their own 39-yard line. A chance once again for Oakland to go up by 2 scores if they can get a touchdown. It's been a tight game. It really has. As you might expect. 1st and 10 from the 39. Raiders in the I formation. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell, a flag is down. as Chappell gets out to about the 41. But this is going to come back. Holding on the right guard, Matt Walker.
Still first down.
It'll be 1st and 20 for Oakland. They'll back it up to the 29-yard line. 2:59 left here in the third quarter. Raiders up 10-7. Raiders come out. Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell up the middle, and Chappell makes a nice move and gets out to the 40-yard line. He gets 11 yards back. It'll be 2nd and 9. Nice run by Chappell to get about half the yardage back. Make it 2nd and manageable. Two and a half minutes left now in the third quarter. Raiders up 10-7. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 40-yard line. Raiders in the I formation. Edwards hands off to Chappell again, and Chappell gets stacked up at the 42-yard line. A gain of 3, though. Drew Inman makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 7. Two minutes left now in the third quarter. A big third down for the Raiders, 3rd and 7 at their own 42-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards drops back. Edwards throws deep. He's got a man wide open. Chappell all alone at the 28-yard line. Wow. A 30-yard reception by John Chappell. And if Chappell didn't have to slow down for it, he probably would have scored. He was that wide open. But the ball was underthrown. He had to slow down and stop and catch it, allowing the Chargers to catch him. But as it is, a 30-yard gain. First down Raiders, deep in Charger territory at the 28-yard line. A minute and a half left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Edwards under center. Francesca in motion. Edwards, play action. Throws downfield. Oh, nearly picked off. Tim Valentine had his hands on it, number 23. Can't hold on. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10. Valentine nearly tipped it to Briggs. Odell Briggs. 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. A minute 15 left here in the third quarter. Raiders still up 10-7. It was that score at halftime. Edwards in the shotgun on 2nd down. Edwards to Peterson, and Peterson's going to lose yardage back to the 31-yard line. Bobby Bolton comes in, the second-year linebacker out of Memphis, and makes the stop. It's going to be a loss of 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Under a minute to play. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards drops back. Steps up. He rolls out. Edwards looking. Throws. Incomplete. Through to the end zone. Looking for Francesca. And Tim Valentine knocks it away. The Chargers defense holds. And the Raiders are going to have to settle for a field goal once again. Their last field goal attempt was blocked. This will be a 48-yard attempt. This will be a 48-yard attempt by Alan McCoy. You had to put the Raiders up by 6. There's the snap. Kick is up. And he missed it. He missed it. He didn't get all that one. He just missed that one. It remains a 10-7 ball game. That's where we were at halftime. We're live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. It remains a 10-7 ball game in favor of the Oakland Raiders. 2 missed opportunities to score by the Raiders. It's keeping the Chargers in the ball game. And now John Perry, the 12th-year quarterback out of UCLA, will lead the Chargers offense. They'll start at their own 38-yard line with 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Perry under center. Perry hands off to Jake Bennett, and Bennett gets out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. On the tackle, number 58, Levi Gray. We'll probably have one more play and then the end of the quarter. Chargers from their own 44-yard line. 2nd and 4. 4 receivers wide. Perry in the gun. Perry to Bennett up the middle, and Bennett, nothing there. A gain of 1, or actually a loss of a yard. That's the end of the third quarter. Raiders up 10-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, our Sunday night game. Nobody scored in the third quarter. It remains a 10-7 ball game in favor of the Raiders. Chargers at 9-3 in first place. Raiders in second at 8-2, or 8-4, excuse me. Raiders can sweep the Chargers if they win and take the lead in the AFC West. 3rd and 5 at the 43. Perry in the gun. Perry back. Perry throws to Thompson to the Raider 49-yard line. A gain of 8 yards and a Charger first down. David Thompson, the 5th-year receiver out of Florida. First down, Los Angeles. It's been a tight defensive ball game. It really has. The Chargers now with a chance to tie it up. 1st and 10 at the Raider 49. Perry in the shotgun. Perry drops back. Throws out to Thompson. Down the sideline. All the way down to the Raiders' 17-yard line. A 32-yard gain by David Thompson all the way down to the Raiders' 17-yard line. 1st and 10 Chargers. Los Angeles now in field goal range, but they're thinking touchdown. They can take the lead with a touchdown. Plenty of time on the clock. 7:20 and counting. 1st and 10 from the 17. Perry in the shotgun. Perry back. Throws underneath the gates. Down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 7. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Antonio Gates, the big tight end, hauls it in. On the tackle, number 30, Kevin Zachary, the safety, in his 3rd year out of Baylor. Under 7 minutes left. 2nd and 4 from the 10-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Perry in the shotgun. Perry back. Throws inside to Thompson. Down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 1st and goal. Los Angeles at the Raider 3-yard line. Chargers trying to take the lead. They led early 7-0, and then the Raiders took a 10-7 lead. Now the Chargers trying to retake the lead. First and goal from the Raider 3. Chargers come out. Perry under center. Perry to Bennett. He gets hit in the backfield, loses yardage. On the tackle, number 53, Russell Smith, the eighth-year linebacker out of Alabama. A loss of 4 yards on the play, back to the 7-yard line. It'll be second and goal from the 7. Raiders defense trying to hold the Chargers to a field goal. 6 minutes and counting. Second and goal from the 7-yard line. Perry in the shotgun. Perry back. Throws inside. Incomplete. We got a flag down. We'll sort this one out. Holding on the Chargers. That's on Michael Orr, the left tackle. It'll back it up. 10 yards. It'll be second and goal. Back at the 17-yard line. 5:49 left to play in regulation. Raiders up 10-7 in a very, very tight ball game. Four receivers set wide. Perry in the gun. Benson in motion. Perry throws down the middle to Benson. Down to the 10-yard line. James Benson, the rookie wide receiver out of Louisville. His first catch of the day. Good for 7 yards. It'll be third and goal, Chargers at the 10-yard line. Coming up on 5.5 minutes left in regulation. Big third down right here. Third and goal from the 10. Four receivers wide for Los Angeles. Perry in the gun. Perry back. Throws, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. James Kingston, the linebacker, knocks it down. And the Chargers are going to have to settle for a field goal attempt to try to tie this one up. It'll be fourth down. John Carney will come out. This will be a 27-yard field goal attempt. Nice defensive play by Kingston. Fourth and goal. Carney from 27 yards. There's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good. Chargers and Raiders tied at 10 with 5:14 left in regulation. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. We got a good one. We've got a tight one. It's been a defensive struggle. We're tied at 13. First place in the AFC West on the line in this game here tonight. Caleb Swayze will kick off for the Chargers. There's the kick. Fielded at the goal line by Peterson over the 15, 20, 25, and Peterson out to the 27-yard line. First down, Raiders. 5:10 remaining. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. The Raiders, all they need is a field goal to retake the lead. We're tied at 10 with 5:10 remaining. We could have overtime. You never know. In the I formation, Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell up the middle, and Chappell, a nice gain out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 9. He'll be second in inches. Chappell's at 79 yards rushing on the night. Needs 21 more for 100. Tim Valentine on the tackle. number 23 for the Chargers. Under 5 minutes left. 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell, and he's got the first down. A 1-yard gain out to the 38-yard line. Valentine again on the tackle, along with Cam Neely. First down, Raiders. Clock will keep moving. We're tied at 10, late in the fourth quarter. 4:25 and counting. Fresh set of downs for the Raiders at their own 38-yard line. Kevin Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Gets it out to Siegel at the 43-yard line, a gain of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. We're at the 4-minute mark. Clock is running. Second and 4. Raiders in the I formation. Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell outside, and Chappell makes his way out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Actually, a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2 at the 46. 3:25 and counting. We're tied at 10. Raiders on a big 3rd down at their own 46-yard line. Raiders come out in the I. Edwards under center. Edwards play action looking. Throws downfield, incomplete. Oh. And the Raiders are going to have to punt. The Chargers are going to get the ball back. So the Raiders can't move it past midfield. Danny White will come in to punt on 4th and 2. White gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. And it's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. And that's where the Chargers will have it 1st and 10 with 3:07 left. Tied at 10. A chance now for the Chargers to take the lead. All they need now is a field goal. Overtime still on the table here. Three minutes, 7 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Perry in the shotgun. Perry looks downfield, throws. It's caught by Tate. Out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 16. And a Charger first down. Deon Tate, the second-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. Under 3 minutes to play. 2:50 and counting. We're tied at 10. The Chargers, all they need is a field goal. .245. 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the far side. Perry in the gun. Perry to Bennett. And Bennett's going to lose yardage. A 2-yard loss back to the 28-yard line. Randall Wheeler, the defensive back, makes the tackle in his 5th year out of Miami. And that'll bring up 2nd and 12. I think we had an injury timeout on the play. That gives me time to remind everybody we got Game 6 of the NHL Stanley Cup Finals up next between the LA Kings and the Montreal Canadiens. The Kings lead the series 3-2. They can wrap it up tonight with a win. That'll be up next. Second and 12 at the 28. 2:34 left. Perry in the gun. Perry back. Throws across the middle to Thompson. And David Thompson out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. 2:20 in counting. 2-minute warning coming up. Raiders and Chargers tied at 10. On 3rd and 6. Perry drops back. Perry looking. It's breaking down. He rolls out and he gets sacked. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. We're tied at 10 here at Chapman Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, our Sunday night game at Jammin' Sports. We've got a good one. We're tied at 10 at the 2-minute warning. It'll be 4th and 8 for the Chargers. Caleb Swayze will punt. Gets the punt away. This will be fielded by Robinson at the 13. He brings it out to the 21-yard line. So now the Raiders, they have 3 timeouts. All they have to do is get into field goal range. 1:53 left. If the Raiders win, they'll have swept the Chargers. They'll be tied with the Chargers, but they'll have the tiebreaker. And they'll be in first place. Of course, if the Chargers win, they have a 2-game lead. And they'll be in first place. 1st and 10 Raiders from the 21-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards drops back. Throws, dumps it off to Siegel. Out to the 24-yard line, a gain of 3. The Raiders in the hurry up. A gain of 4. 2nd and 6 from the 24-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Looking, throws. He's got Harrison open. Out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. A gain of 18. And a Raider first down. The Raiders in the hurry up. At the 42-yard line, first down. Edwards back. Edwards throws outside to Chappell. And Chappell's going to lose 2 yards to the 40. It'll be 2nd and 12. 1:15 in counting. Raiders stay in the hurry up. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards fakes the handoff inside. Watch out, he throws. Gets it out to Harrison. A 20-yard gain to the Charger 40-yard line. Under a minute to play. First down at the 40. 51 seconds and counting. They're not using a timeout yet. The Raiders are not yet in field goal range. We're tied at 10. All they need is a field goal to take the lead. Colton Harrison, a big catch. The 4th-year receiver out of Duke. They still don't call a timeout. 45 seconds. In the offset eye, Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell up the middle. And Chappell to the 38, a gain of 2. And now the Raiders take a timeout with 31 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts left. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the 38. It would be a 55-yard field goal from here. They need to get closer. They really need about 15 yards for a respectable shot. .31 seconds left in regulation. We're tied at 10. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Raiders at the Charger 38-yard line. The Chargers still have 2 timeouts. The Raiders have 2 timeouts. This one coming down to the wire. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell up the middle. Chappell to the 37. The Raiders take another timeout. Just a 1-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 7. It would be a 54-yard field goal from here. Oakland really needs to get closer. 28 seconds left. You don't want to have to try a 50-plus yard field goal. I would risk throwing it here to get closer. I mean, really. You need the yardage. 28 seconds left. Raiders come out. Edwards under center. Gibson in motion. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell to the 36. And now the Chargers take a timeout. With 25 seconds left. So it's up to the leg of Alan McCoy. This is going to be a 53-yard attempt, which is no gimme by any means. McCoy's got a good leg, but does he have a 53-yarder in his arsenal? If he misses this, the Chargers are going to have it in good field position with about 20 seconds left. And we could have overtime. Here we go. From 53 yards, Alan McCoy for the lead. There's the snap. Kick is up. And McCoy, no. He missed it. Just missed it. 20 seconds remain. We're still tied at 10. If that had been from 52 yards, he would have made it. Just missed it. Now the Chargers, they still have one timeout remaining. John Perry will come out. 20 seconds still on the clock. The Chargers, all they need now is a field goal to win it. They need about 25 yards for a decent field goal shot. They only have one timeout left. I get the feeling we're looking at overtime. John Perry in the shotgun. Perry fakes the handoff inside, looks downfield. Good protection. Throws it deep. His receiver's out of bounds. Incomplete. 12 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10. Dion Tate, the intended receiver, comes down out of bounds. 12 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. It's looking more and more like overtime. Perry in the shotgun. Perry back. Throws underneath to Thompson. It's a fumble, and the Raiders come up with it with 7 seconds left. Wow. The Chargers cough it up with 7 seconds left. Leighton Cripps comes up with it for the Raiders at the Charger 47-yard line. Now the Raiders still have a timeout. If they can throw a quick out downfield. Well, it looks like they're lining up for a Hail Mary. We could have overtime. Edwards back, throws deep, and it's picked off by Collins. He'll bring it back. And we're headed to overtime. The Raiders and the Chargers tied at 10. The battle for the AFC West continues in our Week 13 Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports from the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. The 9-3 Chargers, the 8-4 Raiders. Let's see who wins the toss and will receive in overtime. The Raiders have won the toss. They have elected to receive. That means the Raiders can win it outright if they score a touchdown on this opening drive. Anything less than that, and the Chargers will get the ball. That's basically what it amounts to. Well, it's been a good, tight game. And now we're going into bonus football overtime. Swayze kicks off for the Chargers. Fielded by Peterson at the 2-yard line over the 20, 25. And Tyler Peterson out to the 26-yard line. First down, Raiders. In overtime. The only way the Raiders win on the opening possession is if they score a touchdown. First and 10 from the 26. Edwards under center. Gibson in motion. Edwards fakes the handoff. Watch out, he gets sacked back at the 18-yard line. A 9-yard sack by Robert White. And that'll bring up 2nd and 19. That's not what the Raiders needed to start overtime. It'll be 2nd and 19 back at the 18-yard line. Here in the first overtime, we don't have ties. Here at Jammin' Sports, we'll keep playing till somebody wins. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards to Chappell up the middle, and Chappell no gain. On the tackle that time, Cam Neely. Now they say a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 18. A big third down for the Raiders. Once the Chargers touch the ball, we're in sudden death. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards fakes the handoff. Looks downfield, rolls out. Looking for a receiver, throws. He's got Harrison. A diving catch out to the 45-yard line. A 27-yard reception to the 45-yard line to Colton Harrison. On 3rd and 18, they connect for 27. First down, Oakland. That keeps the Raiders' opening drive alive. They'll have it at their own 45-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards under center. Edwards, play action. Rolls out. Throws deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Underthrown. He was looking for Colton Harrison. He's lucky O'Neal did not intercept that. Number 24, Eric O'Neal. The free safety in his second year out of Colorado State. Actually, there were 2 Chargers down there that had a shot at it. O'Neal and Valentine both. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 45-yard line. Still the opening possession of overtime. 2nd and 10. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws. It's caught by Francesca inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line. A 30-yard catch by James Francesca, the 5th-year receiver out of UNLV. First down, Raiders at the 25-yard line. Remember, the Raiders can win it outright here in overtime if they get a touchdown. Here on the opening drive of overtime. It hasn't been pretty, but the Raiders have marched down the field, making big plays when they had to. First and 10 from the Charger 25. 4 receivers set wide for the Raiders. Edwards under center. Edwards, 3-step drop. Throws inside to Siegel. He can't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by Kurt Grove, number 20. The defensive back. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line. 5:43 left in the first overtime. We're still tied at 10. 2nd and 10 from the 25. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the gun. Edwards back. Throws to Gibson underneath. Down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. Joseph Gibson, the third-year receiver out of Purdue. So another big 3rd down for the Raiders. 3rd and 2 from the 17-yard line. It's been a long drive by the Raiders to start overtime. On 3rd and 2 in the offset eye. Edwards under center. Edwards to Goodlett, the fullback. I don't think he got the first down. He's going to end up a yard short. Tyson Alexander made the tackle. It'll be 4th down. And the Raiders are going to have to settle for a field goal. It'll give them the lead in overtime, but they won't win it. The only way they can win on the opening drive is if they get a touchdown. Alan McCoy will come on. This will be a 23-yard attempt. A 33-yard attempt, I'm sorry. The kick is up, and it's good. So the Raiders take a 13-10 lead in overtime. Now the Chargers will get the ball. The Chargers are now in 4-down territory. They have to either match the field goal or get a touchdown. If they don't do either, the Raiders will win. All the Raider defense has to do is stop the Chargers. A turnover will win it for the Raiders. Danny White will kick off. Raiders up 13-10 and here in overtime. There's the kickoff by White. Fielded by Thompson at the 3-yard line over the 20. 25. David Thompson. A nice return out to the 34-yard line. All right. The Chargers have to at least get a field goal and match the Raiders to keep the overtime going. Of course, if the Chargers get a touchdown, they win. If the Raiders stop the Chargers' drive, the Raiders win in overtime. 1st and 10 from the 34. Perry in the gun. Perry back. Looks downfield, throws, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Nearly picked off by James Kingston. That would have been a big gain for the Chargers, a big gain. Nice defensive play. Antonio Gates, the tight end, was the intended receiver, and he had a lot of yardage in front of him. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers at the 34-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Perry in the gun. Perry fakes the handoff inside, looks downfield, throws, incomplete. He missed Deon Tate, and Tate was wide open. That would have been another huge gain. And now it's 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. 4:31 left in the overtime. Chargers at their own 34-yard line. Perry in the shotgun. Perry back to throw. Throws downfield. It's caught by Thompson. Out to the Raider 46-yard line. A 20-yard gain by David Thompson. 1st down, Los Angeles. That keeps the Charger drive alive. That's a huge play. 1st down, LA. Chris Viceroy makes the tackle. Chargers not yet in field goal range. 4:10 and counting. Here in the overtime. 1st and 10 from the Raider 46. Perry in the shotgun. Perry back. Sets up a screen pass, incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. For those tuning in expecting hockey, our football game is running a bit long. We're in overtime. Chargers and the Raiders. Raiders up 13-10. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line. Perry in the shotgun. Perry back. Perry steps up, throws outside to Gates. He holds on at the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. It would be a 54-yard field goal from here. So that's a big 3rd down coming up for the Chargers. 3:40 left in the overtime. Chargers come out. 4 receivers wide. Perry in the gun. Perry drops back. Throws to Lawrence. He's got the 1st down. Out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down Los Angeles. 3:20 in counting. It would be a 50-yard field goal now. They're at the edge of field goal range. Of course, if the Chargers tie this up, we just keep playing. But we'd be in sudden death. 3:10 and counting. John Perry in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Perry back to throw. Looking, throws downfield, incomplete. Oh, he had a receiver wide open in the end zone, and he didn't see him. Chris Mayhew was wide open. He was looking for Thompson. That'll stop the clock. 2:57 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line. Chargers come out. Perry in the shotgun. Perry back to throw. Throws outside. It's knocked away. Incomplete. He was looking for the intended receiver, number 89, Sean Scott, the tight end. It was knocked down by number 58, Levi Gray, the linebacker. And now it's 3rd and 10 for the Chargers at the Raider 33-yard line. 2:54 left in the overtime. 3 receivers to the near side. Perry in the shotgun. Perry drops back. Throws. He's got a man open. Scott down to the 19-yard line. That's a gain of 14 yards and a Charger 1st down. And now Los Angeles is definitely in field goal range. But now the Chargers are thinking touchdown. They can win it outright with a touchdown, as they're at the Raider 19-yard line. Time becoming a factor now. 2:33 and counting. 4 receivers wide. Perry in the gun. 1st and 10. Perry hands off to Jake Bennett up the middle, and Bennett gets down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. James Kingston on the tackle. We're coming up on 2 minutes left in the 1st overtime. The Chargers, though, they can win it with a touchdown. 2 minutes. Perry in the gun on 2nd and 4. Hands off to Bennett again up the middle, and Jake Bennett down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. 1st and goal, Chargers. Oh boy. Now the Raider fans are getting nervous. They can see this one slipping away. If the Chargers get the touchdown, they win it. And they'll have a 2-game lead in the division. 1st and goal from the 6. Perry in the I formation. Perry hands off to Wallace. Down to the 1. A gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. Sean Wallace very nearly got in. The 3rd-year back out of Ohio State. And now the Raiders are backed up. 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. The Chargers, they can taste victory now. 1:05 and counting. Perry in the gun. Perry hands off to Wallace. He gets hit and brought down at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard loss on the play. It'll be 3rd and goal. Making the play for the Raiders, Matt Shaw, number 77. And it's now 3rd and goal, back at the 3-yard line. Raiders trying to hold the Chargers to a field goal. The Chargers can win it with a touchdown. 45 seconds. The Raiders had the first possession, got a field goal. Now the Chargers, they have to at least match it. 3rd and goal from the 3. Perry in the shotgun. Perry looks to the end zone. Looking, throws outside to Wallace. Oh, he steps out of bounds at the 5. His momentum took him out of bounds. And now the Chargers, they have to kick the field goal to tie it up and extend the overtime. We're looking at a 2 overtime game here. John Carney, and now the Raiders want to ice him. You're not going to ice somebody on a 22-yard field goal attempt. I'm sorry. But this will tie it up. And once he ties it up, we're in sudden death. The Chargers had it at the 1-yard line, couldn't punch it in. They would have won the game outright. 4th and goal at the 5. The smart thing here is to kick the field goal, extend the overtime. Boy, oh boy, what a game. John Carney, this will be from 22 yards to tie it back up. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 13 with 25 seconds left here in the first overtime. Now, in sim season history, we've only had 4 double overtime games. This could be our 5th. Now, granted, for most of sim season history, we took ties after the first overtime. We don't do that anymore. So Caleb Swayze will kick off. The first overtime only has 25 seconds left. We'll just keep playing. We're tied at 13. There's the kickoff by Swayze. Fielded by Peterson at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25. And Peterson out to the 29-yard line. 21 seconds left. We're now in sudden death. The next score wins. It doesn't matter who or how. Field goal, safety, or touchdown. It doesn't matter. 21 seconds left in the first overtime. The Raiders have it 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Five receivers wide for the Raiders. Edwards in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks downfield, throws, gets it out to Woods, and Woods gets out to the 34-yard line. They take a timeout. With 15 seconds left, the Raiders are out of timeouts. They didn't have to take that timeout. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. 15 seconds left in the first overtime. Raiders come out. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun on 2nd and 5. Edwards back. Rolls out. Throws. Gets it out to Chappell. And Chappell across midfield. Out to the 48-yard line. But the first overtime is going to come to a close. At the end of the first overtime, we are tied at 13. Here at the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. We'll go to the second overtime, only for the 5th time in sim season history. will start the second overtime. But the Raiders just got a first down. Overtime number 2 for only the 5th time ever. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. We're now in sudden death. The next score wins. We have never had a 3 overtime game in our history. Kevin Edwards under center as we start the second overtime. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell to the 48. No gain. On the tackle, number 96, Dalton Nelson, the 4th-year defensive tackle out of LSU. It'll be second and 10 for the Raiders at the Los Angeles 48-yard line. We're in the second overtime. Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell up the middle. The flag is down as Chappell gets down to about the 38-yard line. But this one's coming back. Holding on the Raiders, Jason Siegel, the tight end.
Still second down.
10-yard penalty. It'll be second and 20 for the Raiders back at the Charger 42-yard line. 7:29 left here in the second overtime. We're tied at 13. Fatigue is going to start setting in. Edwards under center. Harrison in motion. Edwards drops back. Looks, throws. Gibson underneath. Catches it out to the 39-yard line. That is a 19-yard gain to the Charger 39-yard line. They were at the Raider 42. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Oakland at the Charger 39-yard line. We're in the second overtime. For only the 5th time ever in sim season history. 3rd and 1 from the 39-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards, 3-step drop. He's going to take off. He's got the first down as he makes a nice move and gets down to the 25-yard line. A 14-yard run by Kevin Edwards. Remember now, we're in sudden death. The Raiders can win it with a field goal. We're in sudden death. It'd be a 42-yard field goal from here. Cam Neely made the tackle for the Chargers. Edwards got a 14-yard run. 6:20 and counting here in the second overtime. On 1st and 10, Edwards under center. Edwards to Chappell. And Chappell no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25. Making the tackle, number 59, Bobby Bolton for Los Angeles. We're going to start seeing fatigue showing its head here. Some of these players are going to have to sub out. They're going to get tired. We're going to start seeing some substitutions. That always happens when we go 2 overtimes. 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4 receivers set wide for the Raiders. Edwards under center. He'll hand off to Peterson, and Peterson makes his way down to the 23-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 8. Tyson Alexander on the tackle. It would be a 40-yard field goal now for the Raiders from this spot. In the second overtime, Edwards under center on 3rd and 8. Edwards hands off to Peterson up the middle, inside the 20. He's got the first down to the 12-yard line. An 11-yard run by Tyler Peterson. First down, Raiders. It'd be a 29-yard field goal now. Let's see if the Raiders just say enough is enough and bring out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, I would. Under 5 minutes left now in the second overtime. And the Raiders are going to try the field goal. The Chargers are going to try to ice them. Alan McCoy will come out. And this will be a 29-yard attempt to win it in overtime for the Raiders in the second overtime. There'll be some tired players in the morning. This will be for the win here in the second overtime. 29-yard field goal attempt by Alan McCoy to win it here in overtime number 2. Here we go for the win. Barker to hold. McCoy from 29. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Raiders win in overtime. Your final score in double overtime. The Raiders 16, the Chargers 13. Both the Raiders and the Chargers are now 9-4, and the Raiders move into first place in the AFC West. Stanley Cup hockey up next. We'll see you then.